So here we are at the Cairns Botanic Gardens. So not going to cover anywhere near all the garden, just going to have a quick look today. Can always come back another time.
What is it?
Check out this one here. We don't even know what it is. Look at these huge racemes of flowers hanging down. It's probably got the label on the other side, so we'll go and have a look.
You walk through
There's
this?
some more through.
Yeah, let's go. Perfect.
Yeah.
You like? Good.
No, it's emergency exit. No.
What's the other? Yeah, through that one something.
Helconias. Lovely. There's another flower here.
Look at that.
Oh, little torch ginger, I believe. Okay, or Costus ginger. Not quite sure. Quite a few flowers. Now we're here in the very end of May. So we're in that period where pretty much the end of May is considered to be the end of the wet season. So everything's nice and fresh. We've had a short shower this morning. So everything's looking lovely and fresh. And look at these amazing flowers. I'm going to zoom in so you can see what they look like. They're amazing. Some hanging down low over here. So weird looking. They're just like a whole cluster of flowers together. We've come back around to those plants that we saw. Oh, look at the spikes on that. Oh, wow. They look bloody deadly, don't they? And look, even on the back of the leaves. Spikes all the way along. Getting a bit smaller. Huge leaves. Now that one is called, it's a Palma femme. Flecker magnifica, and that's from Sarawak in Malaysia. And now we've got another ginger over here by the looks of it. I think that's a torch ginger. It's lovely, isn't it? Looks plastic. It's real. A Zinza cerise tulip. Zinzeraceae is the name of the family or genus. Just such large leaves. Beautiful flowers. Here's some more. Helconia imbricata. So that's finishing off the flowering there. We've got Helconias over here, the beautiful yellow ones. So they're still looking quite good. Got a couple more over there. Lovely big leaves. Nice and long. Long and skinny. And John's trying to work out what this thing is. Oh yeah, that's an Indian head. I think they call that one. Indian head Costus ginger.
Yes, you're right.
Am I right?
Costus something?
Yep.
Costus here.
The name of it, or the common name that they use. Big wet kiss. Got another one here. So this seems to be the area where they've clumped them, a lot of them together, the various types of gingers. Got bird nest fern coming out of there. Got some philodendrons. Everything smells tropical here. Look at the
grove.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's that Ravina
Yeah, that's right.
Crokiana, and the palm just grows right from below.
It's amazing.
But it has huge fronds, as you can see, if I pull back a bit. And look at the size of the leaves on this thing. Huge. Fairly dark in here. It's got a big canopy.
What's that? That?
We've got some bamboo that's reaching towards the sky. Who knows how big that is? Nice and thick down the bottom. Oh look, another lovely raceme hang down. Got calatheas and so on in right there. A little bit of a boardwalk. And look at that, just catching the sun there. Isn't that beautiful? All size of them. They're all competing for the light, I think. That's why they're getting so big. So much to see here. I know. This is like garden porn. Got a bit of a gully there. So that would be flowing with water, but it's dry season now, so, or pretty much the start of the dry season. Here's some more flowering plants. Very delicate. Now we've got bright sunshine before we're in the deep shadows. Hopefully you can see those. Got some unusually coloured different back ears. Usually they've got whiter flecks, but it's like a lime green on a green base. And some sort of variegated ginger. Lovely. We've got our fan palms here. Lovely fan-shaped leaves. See that sun shining through there. Lovely. And these got tree ferns all mixed in as well. It's almost too much to take in all at once. It's just so much to look at, so many different things to look at. John's trying to guide me around because I'm just wandering around aimlessly looking at stuff. And I'll probably end up backtracking and all sorts. Let's go through another jungly part. It's going to be a little bit dark through here. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that brighten up the space? That's lovely too. It's really fine. I mean, this is a great garden, but it's really hard to find the... Alright, that's an Ariaceae Collie, Pitacolin, Pachystaches. Oh, that's a nice palm. Very different leaves. I don't know if I've seen that one before. Not in the wild. I don't think we saw that in Daintree. But really nice. Just walking underneath it. And everywhere you look, you just turn and it's green and it's fantastic. And you've got those Tarzan vines up there. And look, stuff growing in all sorts of little pockets of branches of trees, etc. Continuing on, a few little ferns here and there. Love the texture in some of these plants as well. More variegated ginger. Love the way they've got these bird's nest ferns all over the place. So we've got a really weird looking plant here. It's a palm, but it's got these really thick leaves, and they're not very separated like a typical palm. So it's fantastic. It's lovely. And then this kind of big, long, straight stalk right way down. And that one is from the Marquise Islands in the South Pacific, and it's Peligadoxa henriana. Right, so I'm going to follow John as we march on through. Beautiful, in a lovely little seed pod. Lovely. Got lots of them all over the place. Tree ferns. Oh, there's a nice cordyline. It's got some chocolatey markings, a bit of red, a bit of chocolate, a bit of cream. Very pretty. They're heliconias.
Yeah,
Pop over here and...
what are those things? That.
Oh, the bromeliads here, we'll have to have a look at those.
Yeah, how I see. We've done that.
So heliconias over here. Very breezy. We've got lots of lovely little seed pods. And then look at that. Oh, yeah. Gosh. That looks like a musa. Ornamental banana. Might even be an edible one. And John keeps on asking about what ones we might be able to grow in Adelaide. The short answer, I think, is not many. A lot of these are truly tropical. We've got a few little bromeliads. Have a nice colouring of cordyline. Ah, that's one of our favourite plants that we've seen around a lot. The lipstick palm. Not giving you all the botanical names here. Lovely red trunks. Beautiful. Just going to zoom in here so you can see. Looks like they're painted, doesn't it? Like, is that for real? But it is. That's what they look like. So the young growth. Beautiful, aren't they? Oh, some nice bamboo over there. Very yellow stems. We used to have a golden cane palm at the previous house we lived in, but the culms were the thickness of a broom, maybe broomstick. These are lovely when the sun's shining on them. Beautiful. Yeah. Now, just going to get in close. Yeah. Really pretty. Got some bat flowers, I think they call them here. And oh yeah, that's the beehive ginger, I think, over there. Yeah. Yeah, really pretty with the things hanging down. There's a white bat plant, Taca integrifolia. There you go. So I was right. I'm getting some of the names right.
Can we go now?
John's afraid I'm going to get locked in after close time. Look at that. This is a psycho plant. Yeah, they don't look real, do they? Wow.
How old are these things?
Who knows how old these are? Gosh. Look at catching the sun there. Just a tiny bit of light. Right. Look how big the stem, even the stems themselves are attractive. Then you pan back. You got the
Those grass.
huge leaves. Oh, there's some more really spiky. Don't even. Oh, John, that could be poisonous too. Don't touch them.
What is it?
It's a Nibung palm, native to Malaysia to Sumatra, Java, and the Philippines. Looks vicious. Now, this has caught my eye over here. Yep, just have a quick look at the bromeliad. It's probably not looking their best, but we can't really grow that many in Adelaide. Just a bit of a few different colours. Looking nice. Some of them are past their peak. Got a bit of a flowering stalk behind there. Yes. That in the middle spiky thing, that looks like some sort of euphorbia.
Is that what?
It's nice set up against the volcanic rock. I think it really suits the colouring. Alright, so let's go to another section of the garden. Check out the bottom of that thing. I'm going to pull back so you can see what it looks like. So there's some leaves. So that's just one frond, and that's only part of it because it's cut off at the end. Pretty weird. And then you've got lots of little plants here and there as well, struggling for their spot. Oh, more costus. Cute, aren't they? Like little horns coming out. Yeah, that's just a different variety of croton. Because we grow a wide-leafed one at home in a little tiny pot. So a lot of the stuff, John hasn't seen. I've seen things, but online, not face to face. But we've been in gardens in Palm Cove, quite a few crotons, and at the resorts especially, they plant them out the front. So here we go. That's something more like what we have at home, that wider leaf variety. Well, there's some caladiums leaves. They're pretty. I think we can grow those indoors in Adelaide, but I'm not sure about outdoors. Oh look, how nice. Just a bromeliad sort of all the way, well not all the way, but part way up the trunk. That's a heuchera, I think. They grow in Adelaide. I love the ghost sort of that whitish stuff on the stems of that one. Very delicate looking. It's got nice leaves, but just had some delicacy about it.
Yeah, it's the plant so far.
John loves this one. It's cactus, snake cactus they call it. As you can see, it looks like thousands of snakes. And then it goes up this, there's a palm. I couldn't quite work out what it was until I looked at this canopy. And they go all the way up to right up to the very top. And there you see a little palm. I think the palm's going to get strangled by the snakes. And then right next to it, you've got the delicacy of a tree fern. Just such a good pairing of plants, like having something like this against a delicate tree fern. I like the seats here. They've got, interesting sort of handmade elements to the benches that they have. Yeah, they've tied them up. Yeah, and once they get going, they're fine.
Is that ginger, that little flower?
Yeah, another one, a white flower, ginger. And you've got another little totem pole of bromeliads. Some more down here.
Ginger's the one, ginger.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the shell ginger. That's the one we've got planted in our back garden that hasn't done anything yet. Back in Adelaide, and such a difference from being up in far north Queensland. Got the heater on because we're cold, and also it is reasonably cold here. Look, this is an indoor plant which is a golden cane palm, a far cry from what we saw up there, Port Douglas, Palm Cove, Cairns, etc. And here's our croton growing in a small pot. Probably needs a bit of watering. I'll test that later on. And so it's goodbye from Leanne in Adelaide, who is now back in Adelaide, and that's the end of the plant show. Bye.